Okay, take two. Anyway, this is my LS XR3135 tractor. As you can see, I ordered it with the backhoe attachment, and there's Nico there, one of my cats. This has the industrial tires, which are a wider tire than the agricultural tires, which is nice that it still can grab. I didn't want the turf tires. With the backhoe being on it and the front loader, I went with the industrial tires, obviously, so you don't sink in the ground as much. This is the front loader here. I have the forklift attachment also. On this particular tractor, pivot point lift is 2,200 pounds. With the forklift attachment on it, I can handle 1,100 pounds is what it'll actually lift in reality, right around 1,100, maybe just over. The reason I know this is because I had some pallets of brick that weighed 1,800 pounds, shipping weight. So I had to take off 2 courses in order for it to lift. But anyway, mathematically, you're looking at 1,100 pounds with the pivot point, which is still pretty good, you know, as far as lift. If I would have went with LT model, its rated pivot point is 1,600 pounds, and you figure you'd be about half that. So that's why I went with the bigger one. Later on, I'll go through all the grease points, because I'll have somebody else film as I'm pointing out the grease points, because nobody seems to do that. Nobody points out the filters, so I want to point all that out. Other things I like about this particular tractor is I went with the Shuttle Transmission, which is gear. Really didn't want the hydrostatic. Just personal preference is all. High, low, mediums over there. You know, first, second, third, fourth here for the shift. One of the big things that I really liked about this, going with the Shuttle transmission, is you have the throttle control here, and you also have a foot control down here. The advantage of that is obviously you can control it with your foot, and for me it's easier, you know, unless I'm doing something continuous, like when I'm loading dirt and what have you. I'm able to, I prefer using the foot control. In order for the foot pedal throttle control to work, your throttle here has to be in low in order for the foot pedal to work properly. Okay, the seat has adjustments on it for height, weight, and simple adjustments here. This is for weight. This in here is for height. These are your controls for your 3-point hitch. This also has a dual output hydraulic on the back of it, which is really nice. It has a detente also, so you lock this down, then your backhoe is, you know, the hydraulics are locked in so you can use it. If you have the hoses reversed, then all you got to do is flip the lever the other way, so that doesn't really make too much of a difference. It also has your draft control. It has other features too, but it has, you know, the work lights up front. It has a work light in the back, comes with it. Other tractors, that is an option. The backhoe attachment here, I went with the 12-inch bucket. They have all the way up to, I think, 9 inches the smallest, and they go all the way up to 36 inches. Later on, I'll probably get the 36-inch bucket when I'm digging for a foundation or whatever. Simple controls. You know, I haven't used the backhoe yet, to be honest with you. I will get some shots of that when I'm using it. Here's your dual output rear controls for your hydraulics, which is, like I say, definitely a plus. It came with the work light. It has it has the attachment for electrical, so if you're pulling a trailer, farm implement or whatever with lights down the road, boom, you have that plug for it. Storage behind the seat, that's basically for your owner's manual. Yes, it's empty because it's sitting in the house. Has a cup holder, which, you know, that's kind of nice, having a cup holder, to be honest with you. I haven't used it, but I have only had the tractor. I only have like 10 hours on it, so I haven't had it that long. It also has a toolbox back here, which, as you can see, very small. Enough for a couple of wrenches that you need for doing, you know, a couple of oddball things. So that's no big deal. It also has your tow bar, which is right there. That's built in. It extends out quite a ways also. It just happens to be all the way forward right now, but extends out quite a ways. I'll show also how to take the backhoe off. It's basically those two pins right there. You pull those out, but anyway, you have to lower the legs and what have. So I'll show that later on. 3-point hitch is nice. What I like about it is you can pull out, you know, because you can't always line up perfectly with whatever it is you're backing into. So having this extend is nice. So if you didn't line up perfectly, you can extend it, and then when you back up, it'll lock in. So that's a very, very handy feature. So it makes it easier to hook up your 3-point hitch to different items. Like my disc harrow, I very rarely back up perfectly, or even the blade for that matter. So that is very, very handy. Digging depth on this particular backhoe attachment is 89 inches, which is really, really quite well. So right now, oh yeah, the ROPS, which is rollover protection system, is what they actually call it. I have it folded down right now because it won't quite fit in the garage. I did measure from the ground up to the top of it, and I honestly have to remeasure it because I don't remember what the dimension is, but I will, you know, go over that. Other than that, that's a rough walk around for it. The only thing that I do not like is the safety guard around the PTO there. Makes it difficult to hook up your 3-point attachment, so more than likely I will take that off. It doesn't change the warranty. It has a 6-year warranty, so it doesn't affect that. I like it also, if you can notice, the black cap there is covering the PTO shaft, so that's, you know, nice, keeps it clean. So anyway, that's pretty much it for the walk around. I will point out where the filters. Oh, the fuel tank. This has a bigger fuel tank than the LT series, obviously, so it holds more fuel, and I like the idea of the fuel tank being down here rather than up behind the seat. So to me, that's definitely a plus, having that. So all right, we'll figure it for now.